It's been a hard-fought battle, and the New York Governor, Andrew Cuomo, today announced that restrictions in the city are finally being taken off restaurants, and they can resume indoor service at 25% capacity. That'll start September 30th, and we're joined now by Willie Degel, who's the Uncle Jack's Meathouse CEO. It's funny, Willie, we've had you on a couple of times. I think we were more focused last time on your Georgia restaurant, but I know you have 3 in New York City. So now end of the month, indoor dining comes back, but only at 25% capacity. Your reaction?
Well, it's better late than never. 25% along with the outdoor street and cafe, if they let us use that all the way to at least it gets cold. We'll put some heaters out there. He said something about maybe November, if everything goes well, 50%. I'll take anything right now. I'm sure it's too late. Probably 2 months too late for a lot of small businesses. I know me, I've been leveraging, borrowing, doing everything possible to stay and keep my doors open. So it's something that was necessary. And I believe the public and the pressure of these lawsuits is what's really changed their minds.
Yeah, we've talked about that, especially the last couple of days, the lawsuit and the, as you say, pressure that was on the mayor and the governor. How does the math work for you? Right now you have outdoor, so maybe you've added a little more than you had in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong on the outdoor side, but now you can only do 25% indoor. So how does the math work in terms of when you break even, when you make a profit?
Well, when you take a small restaurant like Bayside and you're going to employ, say, 10 to 12 people to run the restaurant outside and inside, if I get 18 to 20 people on the inside based on the C of O, and then a story of my C of O is like 125 people, so you get 25% of that, and I have an outdoor cafe there, no matter what, I see it as a positive thing. It helps tremendously. Now, my West Side store in Manhattan's been closed because they're really nowhere for an outdoor cafe, and the city's been a ghost town, and Jacob Javits, Madison Square Garden, Hudson Yards has been really grossly affected by this, besides the COVID and then everything else that's happened in Manhattan. So I don't know if I'm going to reopen that store yet, and I don't know if we can afford to be open.
Yeah, that's interesting. And just for people who don't live in New York, Bayside and Astoria are in the borough of Queens, still in New York City, but that's a little different than Manhattan, maybe a little more residential, especially with people having left Manhattan during COVID. So take me through your thinking currently on that west side of Manhattan restaurant. Are you going to watch it for a while? You said you're not sure. So what are you thinking about?
Well, I have bodies in the city. We visit the store constantly. We're there. We're checking on it. We're communicating with the building management and ownership there. So we're in tune what's going on, and we want to see. Now, we did open after COVID and right after some of the, everybody had to board up and you had all the riots in Manhattan, and the business was no more than $1,000 a day. And it cost me $1,000 a day in rent just to open there. So then with the labor, the insurances, there's so much that go into the restaurant business people don't understand. So we shut down quick so we didn't waste our funding. Now we're going to look at it again. We're going to open up Bayside. We're going to open up Astoria in Queens, evaluate it inside. We're doing okay outside. We're making ends meet. So if this could get us some more revenue and control the staff and the cost, maybe we'll start making some profits for the first time. West Side, much more expensive rent, much bigger store, based on what? Based on traffic driven from corporate working infrastructure, travelers, tourists, events, what happens with the garden, what happens at Jacob Javits. So that's all a huge what if right now.
That makes sense. It's interesting to hear you go through it because you're right. A lot of people don't understand the ins and outs of all this. Final thing, just more broadly, there was, and we flashed some of these statistics on the bottom of the screen while you're speaking, a new survey came out on small business owners in particular, and it basically said that they're losing confidence in their ability to survive. Goldman Sachs did this. It was in Axios this morning. And what they said is if you don't get more money from the government, a third, 30% said that they'll run out of money by the end of the year. And about 2/3 of the owners said, yeah, we're going to survive, but that's actually the lowest since April. From yourself and people you're talking to, what would you say about the timing of all this and how long it's dragged on for?
Well, I feel it was 2 months behind. I feel the city's leadership, the way the mayor talks, the governor talked about this whole situation, they're not in tune what it takes to run a business and employ people and pay for them with money right out of your own pocket. Right? It's a big difference than working for a civil servant position where you've been voted in and you can just raise taxes and parking tickets and just think the money's coming from Palookaville, right? But it's not coming when you're a small businessman. You have to beg, borrow, and steal. You got to make ends meet to keep people employed so they can feed their families.
All right, Willie, all the best to you, and we'll check back. I hope it works out, especially we'll check back on that Manhattan restaurant, see what you guys decide. Willie Degel.